Hi, Blake. Thank you. Well, it is one of the busiest travel days of the year. Millions set to hit the road or skies today for holiday celebrations across the country, with some experts expecting the number of travelers to exceed pre-pandemic levels. And here in West Michigan, the story is the same. The Ford Airport is expecting a surge in holiday travelers today.
Yep, that's right. Veronica Ortega joins us now with more. Good morning.
Good morning. Airport officials say holiday travel is back in full swing this week. They're expecting about 40,000 travelers. That's a 20% bump in what they typically see in a week. With heavier crowds for the holidays, it's recommended you arrive at least 2 hours ahead of your time for takeoff. For those who maybe haven't been to the airport in a while, masks are required at all times while on airport property, and that includes while in the air. Also, keep in mind there are different COVID protocols depending on where you're headed. The CDC has information online about travel restrictions for various locations, but if your final destination requires a negative COVID test, there are testing sites available at the airport. When it comes to security, as always, be sure to review what you can and cannot pack inside your carry-on. And for those traveling with gifts, the TSA has a message for you.
The TSA is asking to keep presents unwrapped. They don't want to unwrap people's presents, so if you could keep those presents unwrapped and keep the food at home. Small snacks, dry snacks are typically okay, but in general, leave the food at home and not carry it through the TSA checkpoint.
Now, here's a live look at the Ford Airport's flight tracker. So far, only 2 cancellations. That's the 910 to Boston and the 325 to Clearwater, Florida. Other than that, all other departures today are still running on time. And from the skies to the highway, roads are expected to be just as busy as the airport, with the most traffic expected during lunch and dinner time hours. So if you want to avoid the traffic, consider hitting the road during off-peak hours. Emily?